Hello, I am Christian Aguilar. I am the eldest son of the late national artist for visual arts Federico Aguilar Alcuaz and also the representative of the artist estate. In today's episode of the Cultural Cache Online, I will be talking about this untitled and unsigned work from the Cultural Center of the Philippines 21st Century Art Museum collection. Did you pay attention to what I just said? If my name is Aguilar, how am I related to national artist Aguilar Alcuaz? My father's legal name is actually Federico A. Aguilar. The name Aguilar Alcuaz is my father's artist name. My father, contrary to common beliefs, is not a trained artist. He graduated from San Beda and Ateneo College of Law. While in San Beda, he taught himself the basics of art practicing by copying different subjects like portraits, still lifes, and also sceneries, landscapes, using a variety of mediums he could afford as a young student. With the transfer to Ateneo School of Law, he also cross-enrolled to UP Fine Arts to receive refinement by teachers such as Manansala, Miranda, Edades, etc. After the UP term, the Jesuits of Ateneo Law granted him a studio in their school compound to allow him to further hone his artistic skills. His first exhibits with Philippine Art Gallery fall into these years, thus already attracting early attention. After winning the modern section of the 1954 Shell Art Competition, he received a grant from Fernando Sobel and the Spanish Embassy to study at Academia Real de las Bellas Artes in Madrid. During his training to become an artist, he certainly was exposed to books and other contemporary or classical local artists like Amorsolo, Manansala, and Miranda. As for the uniqueness of this style, it is directly attributable and unique to my father, and I do not know of any direct influences to this style. On the other hand, I know of one artist whom he was artistically very influential to. But there are known varieties in the media and the execution of this work. That the signature is missing was not so uncommon because my father did exhibit and disperse works that were unsigned and or undated. Not often or even regularly, but it did happen more than just once or twice. He might have even signed a work later on, but then there might be other implications, such as would he even remember the exact year? The bigger implication would then be if he chooses a year other than the year of creation, for example, for the later signing. How would he even sign it? Let's have a look at the materials and the media of the artwork. As a first indication, the artwork is behind glass. But why? The caption board states, "This is an acrylic and paper collage." That explains the glass. But is that even true? Does the paper show typical wrinkles or texture? If it is obviously not paper or canvas, what else could it be? Maybe, possibly a smooth white carton? Is the painting media really acrylics? What about the lines, dark areas, and the pieces of paper? Some appear to be marker felt pen, some oil, or tempera. Quite a mix of different media. So I would describe it as a true mixed media with collage on paper. Now for style. Even for me, this is a bit tricky. The style is typical for my father. But the works of this period had a big variety of styles and media. The range extends from pure linear to abstract shaped and combinations thereof. As for influences to these period works, I do not know of any direct templates. Individual elements can surely be traced, but it is the recomposing and arranging or staging of said elements that make this work typical to my father, and as such not just a copy of something else. Thank you for joining me in this episode of Cultural Cache Online.